Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I really don't think I'm getting sick, but you guys can tell. I think it's my allergies because it's been on and off like all day today. It has not just been like it's been like a constant thing. Like normally when I'm getting sick, I feel like but I feel like I might have allergies because we're supposed to get really cold. Like, I mean, it's already been cold out, like 40 degrees and such. The last like 2 games at the soccer games were like pretty cold. Like they were like 30-40 degrees by the time the sun went down. And I think we're supposed to get like a record high low on Tuesday. It's supposed to be like, I think I saw like with the wind chill where it's supposed to be like -5 or -7 or something like that, which compared to that -30 or whatever the heck we had last year in like, was that January or February or something? Like, I'm not looking forward to that weather, guys. But it is supposed to, I think, snow like tonight. I think it's supposed to snow on Wednesday as well, or maybe Tuesday or something like that. And then also tomorrow. No, maybe it is Wednesday. I think Wednesday and on tomorrow. So that is why I think it got like super cold like last night and into today as well. And so I think that is why my nose just sounds super stuffy. And on top of that too, guys, I really did not end up doing anything today. I didn't put makeup on because I was like, honestly, I woke up late. I was so lazy. I was so tired from, you know, just last night from being at the soccer games for the last 2 days. And I woke up, guys, I was like, this just seems so surreal. Like, it doesn't seem real. It was so cool too, which I was a little upset that we ended up not going back to our high school because like it was hosted, obviously the finals were hosted at a school where they could accommodate enough fans. Our school isn't like that big. And so anyways, they ended up going though back to our high school afterwards. They like took pictures, but the entire like police department and fire department and stuff like that, I mean not the entire, but you know, they had a bunch of police cars and fire engines and like ambulances and stuff like that were all escorting them down to the high school, and they did like a victory lap like around the block and everything like that. It was so stinking cool, guys. And like I said, it's just so cool, like because our town is kind of smaller, and the fact that like we won state in soccer, and it's only the 2nd time we've ever won state, and it is the 1st time in 45 years that we've done it. You know, so like that's just, it's crazy, and it's just so cool, such a community thing. And I did hear some rumors that they are trying to get like they might do like some type of like, you know, rally, like a parade, or you know, just something where like the community can come together and like do a big like thank you kind of thing for like all those kids, and just, you know, do something where like we can, you know, honor them, because it was such a big thing and such a cool thing, and again, something that we are not used to having, and you know, in any other sport really. And I think I was telling you guys yesterday too, is, you know, our sports teams compete, and you know, like in basketball, I think I might have told you guys, I think one of the years maybe right before I graduated or like something like that, maybe around that time, or like before Matthew did, or maybe when I was in high school, I don't know. I don't think it was when I was in high school, but maybe like sometime before that, they did end up winning 3rd place in state for boys volleyball. And again, I know they have probably won some type of maybe a 2nd place in like basketball one year or something like that, but they've not won 1st place in any sport in 45 years. And the only other sport was in football, and that was the first and only up until yesterday that they have won a state title. That was in 1974 that they won that for football. And so again, I know like when I was in high school, the basketball team did really well. Like I said, I know that the years just prior, which was the last boys volleyball coach, they ended up again taking 3rd place, I think was what my dad said. And again, I know we have all that stuff like in the gym, you know, that says like, oh, they won state, sectionals, regionals, or whatever. And I know that again, there's like, for a lot of the girls sports, there's always like a ton, but again, it's always like they win like regionals for like 4 years straight or something like that, or like sectionals for like 5 years or something, and then but there's like no like state, or they might get like 2nd place or 3rd place in state, but they haven't won, like nobody's won state. So the fact that they did is like really, really cool. But it makes me kind of sad though, just because I was thinking about it and I was like, honestly, I don't know that our football team would ever get like to that. Like, I mean, I don't know that it would be in my lifetime that that would happen. Like, it sounds really sad to say it, but like, I don't know that, you know, another team would win state in another 45 years. Like, I might be like, you know, who knows, like in my 60s or 70s or something like that, the next time that they end up winning state in any sport. You know, but it was just so cool too, because my mom was even said that she shared it for something, and my mom shared an article or something like that on something, and some people were commenting, and one of the people, one of the guys that played on the football team that won that last state championship for the football team was like, oh my goodness, I was so excited. I can't believe that like they get another state championship now, that, you know, it's so cool. So that's why they were, I heard, like I said, rumors that they were trying to organize something to get, you know, some kind of recognition thing or something like that. But, you know, for an entire year up until next year, we will be the 2019 state champions in soccer, so which is in Illinois, so that's super cool. But yeah, my dog is sleeping on my bed right now. Aren't you, Charles? He just looked at me like, what are you talking about? But yeah, guys, like I said, I don't know if it's from being outside. Jack was sick. My mom feels like that she was sick like yesterday. That's why she didn't end up going to the game, because she wanted to go. She's like, this is really cool. Like, you know, I might not be able to experience this either, you know, again, for a really long time. And like, she wanted to go with too. And, you know, so she was going to go. And then on Sunday, or on Friday night, she said she wanted to go, and then on Saturday she didn't feel good, and said that like, she felt like she was getting a sore throat. And Jack literally just got over being sick, and I was like, I really hope I'm not getting sick. I really hope that it's just like allergies, you know, from the heaters and furnace and stuff like that being on, and from being maybe out in the cold yesterday from allergies and stuff like that was what I was really hoping. I'm hoping that I'm not getting sick. But the other thing too, guys, is that I really like stinking wanted to get outside sort of and try and like cut down some of the like plants that are dead right now, for two reasons. One is that there is a couple of plants that I think I told you guys earlier in the spring that we had a problem with some caterpillars that are apparently make their nests sometimes in certain plants that we have around our yard. And one of the ways to try and keep them away is by cutting them down in the winter. And so, you know, or right before winter, like when they're dead, because the moths will, you know, or caterpillars, whatever, you know, they'll make their nests in and live in the dormant plants over the winter. And so we have to like cut those down and that kind of stuff. But it's supposed to be cold and it's supposed to snow, and like normally in November is when you can kind of like do that, because everything is starting to die, and you know, you have plants that really aren't going to make it any longer. You know, I mean, that was kind of last month too. I probably could have gotten out there at some point, but I was like, honestly, like one day this week maybe I'll try and do that, or like, you know, soon. And you know, normally again, like I can remember some Thanksgivings when we're outside for like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, already we have stinking freezing cold, like record low temperatures, and it's going to be snowing and you know, all that kind of stuff. And again, it's not like it doesn't snow in November here, but it's just like I said, I was expecting to, you know, be outside and be able to take care of some of this stuff, and even too like in the garden, the vegetable garden, you know, take down some of those plants that are now dead and that kind of stuff. I'm just really frustrated that it's supposed to be cold this week and snowing, but it is supposed to get like warmer and then be up in like the 40s like by mid-week to end of the week to like beginning of next week, I think. So we'll see, guys. Anyways, though, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.